Tonight on episode 42, The Tiger King and more on the Open Mic Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Open Mic Show. You have me, Steve motherfucking Starr.
Stop doing that. I'm Cash West. You're so fucking aggressive. I'm Steve motherfucking Starr.
I love it.
Hello, I'm Cash West.
They're like, holy crap, he's going to beat somebody's ass. Oh, wow, he's really a nice guy.
Also, tonight we have joining us Brando. El Capitan. Hola, senor.
Yo. Hola, ¿cómo está?
So,
How you doing, Brando?
yeah, how you doing? Oh, is that I almost asked a stupid question on the air. All right, anyway, what's up, guys?
What's up with you, man? Put your phone upside down.
Why? I turned it off.
No, that way you ignore it and you don't get into arguments on
There you go.
Facebook.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't argue on Facebook. I don't argue on Facebook.
Bullshit.
Who do I argue with?
TikTok?
Okay, are we going to have that conversation tonight?
Yeah, let's
We can do that. Let's get right into it.
Let's
get
have
right
that
fucking into it.
conversation.
Here we go. We said Tiger King and more. Well, here's the and more. TikTok. Bam. Fuck TikTok. Fuck what it stands for. Fuck who runs it. And I made my kids delete it.
Isn't it like Vine?
I think.
Okay, so
it
was
similar.
like Musically, which was a oddball successor that wasn't. Like, it was people dubbing music videos or having the lyrics dubbed over them while they did like shitty ass dance moves. Like, it was a
I
little
might
teenage girl thing.
inadvertently be in a TikTok video because the kid that I was self-isolating with, he kept doing videos like that, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Look, I was inadvertently in a few of them.
Brando, can you like be more specific about the fact that you were self-isolated with a kid? That sounds really bad.
It was a family. It was a family, and they had a kid.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
thank you.
listen, inadvertently happens a lot because I happened with my daughter until I made her delete it. I made one TikTok video and Steve Starr was in it. Remember, you were inadvertently in that one.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
I
was.
deleted TikTok once I figured it all out. But no, man, it is the single-handedly ruining. God, I can't talk because I'm kind of high. But look, it's ruining what kids are thinking that they got to do for hard work because these kids are on it thinking that they're going to get instant fame. And I've talked about this before.
YouTube was doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
YouTube is the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. And, you know, I'm not saying they're any better, but they're not ran by the Chinese.
True.
TikTok is ran.
the Googles.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did not care for when Atari folded up and Star Trek Online got into the hands of a company based in China.
Right. Yeah. No. Fuck that.
Wait, Cryptic's based in China?
Yep.
Not cool. Well, I don't think I'm gonna play that anymore either.
I know, man, but like I love Star Trek and I love Star Trek Online. But the thing is, though, the people who run it are all in the United States. The people who run the servers are all in the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean the servers, but don't trust it because they own those servers. You know
I
what
know
I mean?
I know. They could be data mining the hell out of that, especially what the people say on the little chat box. That's why I don't talk on it, man.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I have never I've had that game since day one.
I love Winnie the Pooh. I love XXXXXXXX.
Like I probably have talked to people maybe maybe 5 or 6 times randomly,
right.
And it's always but it's usually only people that I know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you know, no, fuck that. Anything based out of China, I'm not giving my information to. So I deleted all that shit. Kids deleted it. No, not doing it. You know, and it's just making all these people do the same fucking thing. Why do I want to see the same video with 20 different people?
Here's the problem. Do you watch those videos on Facebook still?
Yeah, whatever. I'm not getting in this conversation with you.
No, you said let's have it, so let's
Yeah.
have it. Do you still
Look,
watch
dude,
those videos
I mean,
on
I am
Facebook?
pissed off because I found myself on Facebook, right? And I made this known. I was like, look, they deleted TikTok, and I told all you guys that. And I'm like, fuck TikTok, right? So I'm on Facebook and I'm watching. You know, you get videos pulled up on Facebook all the time, and you don't realize it until at the end of the video it shows a TikTok, the name of the person whose account it is, and you're like, wait a minute. So now they've integrated over to Facebook. I'm like, well, people are just uploading their videos from TikTok up to Facebook. Well, yeah, they are, but they're still sharing it from the app. So in turn, if you watch it on Facebook, it's no different. So now here I am caught up watching fucking TikTok videos on Facebook and not realizing it.
And we're making fun of you for it because you're like, fuck TikTok. And then
yeah, because I would share it to you
like,
guys
hey,
and
bro,
not realize
why are
it.
you doing watching TikTok videos?
Yeah, well, I'm done with that.
You're a slave to TikTok.
No, I'm good.
Yes, you are.
You are.
No, if I notice that it's a TikTok video, I won't click on it.
Because everybody that thinks they're funny is on TikTok doing that bullshit.
Let's be honest, everybody thinks they're funny.
I don't, but I want to give my hand at stand-up so people can laugh at me.
I had a friend try it for a little while. I don't know if he still does it or not. He was doing it locally.
Takes a dedicated person and a funny person.
I mean, I think that I'm one or the other. I don't know if
now,
I'm
don't
both.
get me
That's
wrong,
why I need
though.
you.
But look, you can go on TikTok.
Look,
you can go on TikTok and be funny. There's some funny people on there. There's people probably doing shit that should have their own show. Whatever. But that doesn't make it good. Whatever floats your boat.
We could be famous, bro. We could be Laurel and Hardy. We could be Lewis.
Well, then go get on
Martin.
TikTok and be famous.
I don't want to be on
sell
TikTok.
your soul to
Fuck
China.
them Chinese bastards.
Sell your soul to China then, bro.
No. The only person that's going to get my soul is Lucifer if I ever sell it. Let's be honest.
Well, then
already sold mine.
Yeah, but then
yeah, we would be doing a lot better if I was going to do that.
But what if Lucifer was like, yeah, if you sell your soul, you can be on famous from TikTok because that's the only thing that's going to be anybody's going to watch anymore.
I'd be like, all right, here's my soul, but here are stipulations to how you can make me famous. It can't be some dumb fad. It can't be on TikTok. And it has to involve things that I love, like music and video games. And
also
then my soul is yours to make me famous.
It shouldn't involve you getting hit in the head with a shovel either.
Look, there's only one person in Dayton that's famous for that. She was on Tosh.0.
Was she? Yeah. She was.
And I actually know people who know her.
Yeah.
I knew a guy who was on an episode, and he evidently was a writer on there for a little while.
Oh, that's cool.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
You should interview him. Call him.
And then I'm like, all right. I like Ted.
Call him and
he's living back in Ohio now.
We'll call him and we'll interview him.
I don't know nothing about Ohio.
Okay, so yeah, we all agree. Fuck TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I
TikTok,
didn't know about it until you told me what it was, and then you explained to me what that little kid was doing, and I was like, why is he doing that? Why is he being allowed to do that? I should have said something to his mom, but never did. Not my problem. Not my problem.
Not your fucking kid. That's not my crotch fruit. All right, so let's talk about what we came here to talk about.
The King of Tigers.
I don't think he's the King of Tigers. No, I think he's a douchebag.
I think that the title of that documentary in general is misleading.
No, I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. Because they're all trying to fight to be the Tiger King, and Joe Exotic, the fact that one guy, Kirkman or whatever, told him he acted like he was the Tiger King or whatever. He's like, I am the Tiger King. That's the funny part about it. But no, that's why they call it that. I get it from both aspects of it. But there's a frame on Facebook that says Free Joe Exotic. There's people out there saying posts. And I know there's some of them are sarcasm, but some of them are serious, man. And it's like, why would you want to free a guy who willingly killed his tigers to free up room for cubs? Right. Because he couldn't make any money off of them anymore and he couldn't sell them. So he's a piece of shit. He also fucking willingly fucking fucked with, I mean, I know, not willingly. So let's rephrase that. I know them dudes were fucking around with him and they were supposedly, they weren't straight. They were bisexual. But that one kid killed himself, man. Accident or no accident. That kid's head was fucked up. Meth is a hell of a thing. And then you got him fucking around with this dude who's manipulating him. He's only 19 and Joe was 40. It's fucked up, dude. That guy was a fucking weirdo. Everybody in that show's a fucking weirdo. Haven't we talked
They're
about
all
Tiger King
trash.
before?
I think we like clipped on it because there were
We talked
jokes
about
made
because we
in
did.
that
We talked
episode.
about James Garrison.
Did
Man,
you
we
guys
already
notice
talked about.
Did you guys notice who did the music for it?
No, I
No, I
didn't.
missed that.
Martha's Ball or whatever. I don't know how to say his last name. He's the same guy who did the music for Rugrats.
Really?
What?
Yeah, he also did the music for what the hell is it called? Oh, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. He's done a few movies. Oh, he did Rushmore, I think.
Well, he's pretty well versed in the field of music for television.
Theater.
Theater. But no, seriously. If you fucking man, we talked about this the other day. We get high and forget we do shows and say stuff already.
No, we
I
didn't
think
really
that's
talk.
no, but we
talk-
did. I remember now. Go back like 2 or 3 episodes and listen. You're gonna be like, oh shit, we did talk about the
Like I
Tiger.
said, no, I think we just like touched on it. Like I said, we just like talked about the fact of what it.
And
No,
everybody
it
was a
wasn't
piece
at
of shit
point.
in it. Everybody in it was a piece of shit, and that the most normal dude was the guy that fucking the drug dealer.
Well, I mean, but so
I
much
feel like
more
we
has
did
come
just
out
touch
since
on
that.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
did you know Joe Exotic didn't really write his own music or
Yeah,
sing
no,
it?
he didn't.
No, did you think he was singing that?
He
No,
was
we
Millie
did for a
fucking
minute,
Vanilli.
yeah.
I love it.
Did you?
Yeah.
But no, did you really honestly think he was singing that?
All right,
He sings.
look,
He
this is
sings
how
real
I'm gonna
lightly
say-
over it.
This is how I'm going to word it. I think that there is a possibility that he had that ability because
Yeah,
a lot
dude.
of fucking Hilljack country boys have the ability to sing.
No, man.
So I
They should've
thought,
got
you
a
know
better
what?
guy to-
Maybe, just maybe. And then all of a sudden I started reading all this shit, and I'm like, that motherfucker is a Millie Vanilli.
Yeah, but dude, if you really listen to his voice, we should have known.
I
That's how
knew.
you got
No,
to-
I knew right off,
I
man.
didn't.
I was like, man, that is not his fucking voice.
What's the name of the band? We said the name of the band on one of the shows too. Fuck, I
Well,
forget.
on the video, it just says the name of the song, and then
Yeah. It says
Joe Exotic.
yeah, it says
doesn't
Joe
actually
Exotic.
say
But
who
no,
the
he got a
actual
guy
band
to
is.
sing it for him, and he probably paid him. If he, it was a band.
Right?
Vince
Oh, and
Johnson and Danny Clinton.
Listen, he was also supposedly scared as fuck of tigers, and that they were always sedated when he was in a cage, except for that one episode where he got dragged down by the one tiger.
The change in there, all the people's demeanor by the end of it, the people that are not like that were in it, at the end.
Yeah.
I can't believe they agreed to get interviewed after the fact and everything.
You know that there's 2 more episodes now, right?
What?
Yeah, I gotta go watch them.
Wait, it's out now?
Yeah.
What?
There's 7,
we
there's
should
7
have watched.
episodes now.
We should have watched that and then did this episode.
Well, we can come back and talk about it next show, but that's
Definitely
okay.
can.
Yeah, but I don't really care because I think they're more Jeff Lowe, and I don't care for that fucking weirdo.
Do you think
Is that the
Carol
one that
Baskin-
looks like he's like 50, but I can't remember their names. God.
No,
dude.
he is like 50. He's got a mullet he's bald on top with his hair long in the back. That's
Is
why
he
he
like
wears a bandana.
the one that had like the
That-
bandana and looked like he
Yeah.
was
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the Jeff
the
guy, right?
80-year-old MMA fighter?
The guy, I think. Did you guys see that meme? It was the conspiracy that he's actually Carol Baskin's husband.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fake. That's fake. Look at the nose. They're different angles. It's fucking stupid. They got too much fucking time on their hands.
I did laugh a lot about that because I bet people do believe that.
But I'd still do think Carol Baskins is fucking sneaky and shady, dude. She's a fucking weirdo, and I swear she killed her husband.
She doesn't have any better facilities than fucking Joe Exotic had.
Yeah, no, she's
In
a
fact,
fuck.
I think her facilities look a little bit worse.
Right.
Can't handle all those fucking animals coming in, because I bet they get a lot from fucking. Because there's like still like circuses that go around, right?
Yeah, but she was saying, like, if you watched it, all them volunteers when all them different shirts, she's like, I don't even know your name until you're a purple shirt. And
Right.
then I barely know it. Like, she didn't give a fuck about none people. The
Right.
people weren't getting paid. They were all volunteers, dude. She's running it off them people's back, and if she says it's nonprofit, she's fucking lying. But they do got to feed a lot of tigers. I get that.
Yeah, they probably.
Right.
I'm just saying, bro. She's crazy.
Yeah.
She took all that dude's money. She didn't work for none of that. Yeah, he might not have been the best. He was fucking around on her, whatever. But hey, you knew what it was when he got with you because he had a wife and kids. You dumb bitch.
You dumb
You
bitch.
can't expect you can't expect any man that you get with like, oh, he left his wife and kids for you. He must be great.
No
No, he ain't
shit.
gonna treat you no fucking better.
Oh no, no, it was great because he rubbed the sardine oil, brother.
Oh man, he put it on that thing and let the kitty lick it. Oh boy. No, dude. She fed that motherfucker to the tigers, dude. Or she fucking did something with that motherfucker. She's sneaky.
He
She's
took off
conniving.
and he hangs out elsewhere now.
Don knows better,
He's
man.
living in El Salvador.
That new dude knows better. And if he made it over there,
Uh,
great. Good for him. Let him live his life. But dude, that new husband's he knows better. He ain't getting killed.
he sings to her.
And then before that, and she knows it, and she got caught up in that. It wasn't fake. They found a restraining order on her from the boyfriend before him.
Do you guys think that the new husband's really creepy, like weird?
Yeah, dude, he's
He's
weird.
fucking weird, man.
Yeah, he's out
He
there.
looks like a
No.
weird.
Look,
Like a,
you can't like identify only one of them as weird. That everybody in that show was fucking weird.
well, he's not. He's the least. I think he's the least of the shitty people. But he doesn't have any blood on his hands or anything like that. But
No.
he's fucking weird.
Yeah, no, they got some fetishes going on. Yeah, no, I don't think he has any blood on his hands, but yeah, the guy before that had a restraining order on him, on her. I mean,
Right.
fucking nuts, dude. I wouldn't want to interact with any of them people. No thanks. I'm good. I think it'd be cool to pet the tigers and shit, but who wants to own a fucking tiger? It's
That's
cool,
a dumb
but damn.
question.
Who wants to
Oh,
go and
come
get
on.
pissed on
Let's
by a
be
tiger?
serious. Like, why would you? No, that's not risking your life, dude. That
Hold
tiger
on.
gets hungry and it could just eat you.
I'm gonna word it like this: owning a tiger cub or owning a tiger is like buying your child a rabbit or a chicken or a duck for Easter.
Or an alligator.
Yeah,
It's cool
yeah.
It's novelty, but once the novelty factor wears off, what the fuck
Yeah.
are you gonna do with it?
And you can't afford to feed that fucking tiger.
Don't you guys
Yeah,
remember there was one nearby? That was a snake, or was it an alligator? I don't remember.
There was all kinds of exotic animals and a house not too far from mine that wasn't actually.
Well, I
a house. It
delivered
was like a
water where they
retirement
talked
community.
about that guy let them animals go in Ohio and killed himself.
Right? Yeah.
Lions and shit
They
running
closed
around
the
Ohio.
highway. They closed the highway just before we left, going back to Pennsylvania. There,
Could you imagine that fucking lion getting a kid or something? That's
Right?
crazy, man.
I think
crazy.
That's what he was hoping
I bet
for.
I bet those sheriffs. I bet those county sheriffs got a fucking huge hard on and got their fucking sniper rifles out. They're like, "Let's go hunting, motherfuckers!"
Go tiger hunting. Wow.
Like
Tiger hunting.
it was like going. It was like when they're like in or not Jaws, but Jurassic Park when they have to get all their ammo for the fucking raptors and shit.
No, dude, it's straight like South Park. Hey, it's coming right at us.
Right?
It sucks though. No shit. They did have to kill all the animals. That sucks.
Yeah.
That shit for the animals.
They
Them animals
suck to
didn't.
me.
Hey
Good
man,
night,
they
guys.
closed the freeway for like 3.5 hours because of that shit.
I'm surprised they didn't get closed longer.
What's up?
That's
Well,
crazy.
I think it probably only took about 3.5 hours to find them all. I
Yeah.
think there was still one, but it was like there and it was still alive, and then they had to like put it down.
Yeah. They put a lot of them. I think they put all of them down. There was
Yeah.
a bear. There was a fucking bear and some other shit.
The sign was right up the highway. I don't know how many times I saw it because I've been, between there and where I was living, like probably,
Right.
I don't know, 15 times.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm
But
playing.
no, man. Nobody should own them
dog.
kind of animals. And if I
Now,
don't
if
know.
we could genetically, the thing is though, is I think I could own a lynx. It'd be like like having a pit bull,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could agree with that. Because
I mean, obviously,
my
I
pit
have
bull's a handful, and I
declaw,
think
but I also am against declawing, so I don't know where I stand really.
I'm against declawing as well. But I think you might just have to do it with a cat that big,
Right?
just because it could accidentally slit your face open. They're still big cats.
Okay,
still
so what
pissed
you
everywhere,
do
too.
is if you
Yeah.
get it, you're talking declawing the tiger, right?
No. Lynx.
A lynx.
Lynx. No, even with a lynx, yeah, I would. I thought you were talking about doing it with the tiger. I'm like, yeah, no.
I'm
Do it with the tiger, and then you make fucking brass knuckles out of the claws. So that way, when it gets mad at you and goes to bite you or to bat at you, you just swiping it with its fucking own claws, and it's like, oh, fuck, dude, my bad.
You'd have to go down to the meat market and beg for scraps to fucking feed that thing.
Yeah, dude, fuck that. You get our lynx is more manageable to feed.
Yeah, I think it'd be like having a big dog.
Yeah, you could feed it like a rabbit, like a day or maybe every other day. I don't know.
You get a rabbit, have it sit out in the backyard and wait for one. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Yeah, until it eats the neighbor's dog.
Treat it like a Pokemon.
He eats the neighbor's little fucking French poodle or French bulldog.
Name it Pikachu, and every time you let it out your back door, it'd be like, Pikachu, I choose you.
No, I'd name it Mewtwo.
Bring me back the neighbor's dog.
Mewtwo.
I'd let it eat my neighbor's chihuahua.
Like, Mewtwo, come on over here. You know what's funny is that my neighbor over here has got a fucking, it looks like a half-breed chihuahua or something else. Yeah. And it keeps getting to the fence. Pisses me the fuck off.
I can't stand chihuahuas, man. I cannot stand them. No thanks. And they let it off the leash like it's any other dog. I'm like, I don't care if it's a small dog. Put it on a leash, because if it goes in my yard and it gets chomped up, I don't know what to tell you, man. Because my dog's in my yard.
Apparently, they were bred to have on board like ships, like long term, to keep rats off of them.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, but their snouts are so small.
Yeah, I know. Do you think a fucking rat would ever have a chance against a fucking chihuahua? They can get in just the same places as a fucking rat can, generally.
True.
Little rat dogs is what they fucking look like.
Yeah, little rat dog. Rat dog. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sorry to offend any people out there that has a chihuahua. I'm just
not a fan of them.
No.
Not a fan.
That's just my opinion. Not against them. They can have them all day. It was just people got opinions on pit bulls all day. Shit.
Well, it's funny. I told you that my brother's pit bull didn't know me after a couple of years after being gone.
Yeah.
But your pit bull's fine with me after being gone. I don't know how long, really.
Yeah. Been a while, but still, he doesn't forget nobody.
Right, and that's what I thought, like, Caddy, my brother's one, would be like, and he wasn't.
No, that's the thing. I think he was inbred, man.
Yeah.
We got him out of Dayton, and I think he was inbred.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think this guy was.
I don't know, though.
I've seen his parents.
We drank a lot of beer with that fucker. We did. And we used to hit him on the head a lot, too, but he'd always...
Cool.
No, he'd fucking bash us on his... He'd start hitting his head on us. We'd sit there and... That was a game.
Oh.
Like, we all did that. Like, yeah.
Lou's got a hard head.
I'm afraid of that big fucker. I mean, not like to do that. I'm afraid he might like try to play with me and get a little,
He doesn't get overly rough.
Who?
I mean, he gets excited, but he doesn't bite hard. He doesn't get overly.
I think it would probably be in how I react. I'd probably flinch back, and that's what gets him going. You know what I mean?
No, dude. He's not like that though. Like he's played with me.
Not so much him. Any dog. They usually. Flinch.
If they
they catch it off guard and they don't know what you're doing, they might.
But this is the thing I try to tell people when they mess around with him. I say, go ahead and don't smack him, but smack his butt, like push him around on his head and stuff, and just show him that you're playing. He takes well to that, and you don't have to flinch.
He listens to me snapping my fingers and saying like where to go and what to do.
Dude, that dog, I really believe that dogs mimic their owner's personality, because he's like me. He's outside, he looks hard, but inside he's a big softie.
He looks so sad all the time
because he just wants to run. He's like, I just want to run around the neighborhood.
Hold on. I'm a little saddened that you say that, because my dog is straight up an asshole.
Your dog is an asshole, and he just runs up and jumps, and he's like your best friend. And he's like, I'm still an asshole though. Because then
dog was doing backflips when I walked in the door the other day.
He's like,
hey. And then instead of eating out of his bowl, he tried to slide the bowl so it knocked all the food out so he could eat it off the floor. He's missing something somewhere. I'm telling you,
he kept scratching my back, and I actually liked it. But then Steve fucking asked him not to do that, and then so then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been because I was kind of trying to get him to do it again.
No, that dog has
bashed me in the nuts. Scratched me on the back. I didn't say anything, right?
He was scratching my arms the fuck up. He just jumps a lot. He's got a lot of energy.
It felt so good. It felt
Brando,
just like
you want to
the
hear a
guy
funny
was.
story about him that I started to tell you, but I didn't finish? He shit on me this morning.
You can see my face.
I
Oh, we got
can't
a
see
brand
your
new
face.
dog.
I don't have that window up. Hold on.
Look. All I know is all
Let
I
me-
heard was my dog shit on me, and I know you've had that dog for about a month or two now, and I just would have said, well, my dog passed away today.
Nah, I can't do that to him. I love this
Oh my
little motherfucker. But yeah, Jesus Christ, you little bastard. Quit
He has
digging
a
out from
fat-
underneath my foot. I'm
The
talking
thing is,
shit
Ace,
about you.
Ace
Yes.
has got he's got an affinity for poop. I walked him and he kept trying to eat poop.
Oh, he doesn't
Gross,
really do
Ace.
that anymore. He sniffs it, but that's about the extent of it.
I just think
Like,
so.
so
Now that
anyways.
I've seen a Siberian Husky in person, I just don't think they're all the brightest bulbs in the box.
I held his ass tighter than he could. Like when we were I was walking with him after he started trying to eat the poop. I held him like right at my knee. Like he couldn't get any farther from my knee. He
Right.
couldn't even bend
right.
down.
So let me tell you the story of him pooping on me this morning. So I rotate round, like I sleep oddly in my bed, and he sleeps in my bed with me. No qualms.
Man.
And I probably am still not gonna change my habit. I'm still gonna let him sleep in the bed. I'm gonna be a lot more cautious with him. So anyways, he gets up at like probably 5:30ish this morning, and walks around, and I'm like, dude, do you need to go outside? What do you need? I'm still trying to sleep. The fuck? And he kind of edges off to the edge of the bed. Well, I'm facing like the opposite way in which I normally lay. And he squats and shits. Like, my head isn't on my pillows. My feet are on my pillows, okay? So I got lucky on this, okay? So he squats and shits, and I'm not even looking at it. Like, I'm looking the other way, and I roll back, and it's all in my hair. So that's shower number 1 today, all right? So he gets put in the cage. I go clean myself up. I clean off my bed. I clean it up enough to where it's good enough that I can lay back down on it, change whatever I needed to change. Lay back down. I'm watching TV. About an hour and a half, 2 hours passes. I'm like, all right, it's good. Now, mind you, after he shits on me, I take him outside.
Right.
And let him do his business. And then I put him back. And then I put him in the cage immediately. So no food, no water. Like, time out, bitch. Go clean myself up. Come back, lay down, watching TV because I can't fall back asleep. If you notice, the massive group chat went fucking meme crazy for like an hour right in there. That was all me.
I think I was asleep.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to let him back out. We're going to lay down. We're going to go to sleep. Fucking no more than 15 minutes out of the cage. And this motherfucker stretches across the bed, sticks his face down in the food bowl. I don't think nothing of it because he eats off the side of the bed quite often. He hops off, goes and lays in this new bed that I got him. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, I'm going to roll over and go back to sleep. I roll over, slide my hand up under my blanket, and there is nothing but fucking warm, wet puddle.
Dead dog. Dude, that's what dead dog.
Hold on. So I'm like, what the fuck? Grab my blanket up because it's all over my blanket. And toss my blanket over into a corner real fast to where the wet spot's in the middle, and I can see like the damage, for lack of better words. And I look down the side of my leg, like it's all like halfway from about a quarter of the way of the mattress to about halfway to 3/4 of the way to the bottom of the mattress. Fucked.
Dude.
I'm like, damn. I look down at my leg. I got it all down my leg. So he goes back into the cage. I clean everything up. Shower number 2 of the day.
Hey, at least you're clean.
Dude.
I mean, yeah. I thought about just going and washing my leg, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm awake. I might as well just actually clean myself up again, just in case it's anywhere else and I don't know it.
Oh, my God.
Well, you may not have wanted to kill him, but I would at least put a post up like, I'm rehoming my dog.
Right?
No, I don't even want to
Shove
know my
that
dog.
fucker's shit in his
this little
face,
bastard.
man. Shove
He's a
that
piece of
fucker's
shit, and I
face in
feel
the
like he
shit.
did just shit somewhere, piss somewhere.
Your dog's broken, dude. You've had him for almost 2 months now. He's still shitting and pissing on you. He's like, I don't
You
respect
gotta
you,
take
man.
him out before he has to go.
Listen to him. He's like, dude, I'm
He's a
I got
wolf.
shit. I got
He's a
shit,
wolf.
bro.
He needs to be outside.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking wolf. Are you sure that's a fucking husky?
Nope. I mean, the paperwork
He
says
said
he
nope.
is.
We were speaking about how people shouldn't own wild animals.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, dude. When I was over there, yesterday, the day before, maybe the day before, that motherfucker, dude. I mean, he was just jumping off of me. Like it was like pretty much like he could just, if he'd have took another little bit of a jump, he would have been jumping off my chest.
Damn.
Oh yeah, no. If he gets a running jump, he jumps into my arms. He'll jump off the stairs at my house into my arms.
Right.
What's up with your neighbor going outside playing the guitar?
I don't know. He's a little oddball guy. I know him. I used to work with him at a undisclosed location.
Your other neighbors were making fun of him.
Dude,
What?
you know where I live. You know the town that I live in. Everybody here is judgmental bastards. That's why I don't fucking leave the house.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I don't even like recording myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if he wants to play guitar outside, fuck everybody else. You know,
He wasn't bad.
it's his freedom.
Wasn't bad at all.
It's his
In fact,
fucking right.
his guitar looked just like mine.
Who's
I
better?
thought about him. I was really jealous because he was doing different things, like things I can't do, like the Spanish guitar shit.
Then why the fuck are you gonna talk shit and ask me questions? Like, hey,
I wanted to go, because I wanted to go over and talk to him because of the vid.
I can't talk to you because the vids are sorry.
I'll tell you
I
his name
apologize.
after the show, and then you can add him on Facebook and be like, "Hey, I stayed at Steve Starr's house
That
one
sounds
day,
creepy.
and you were outside playing your guitar, and I want.
I seen you playing the guitar from my window.
By
No,
the
now
way,
it
the people
sounds
on the other
fucking
side of
weird,
Steve
man.
Starr's house.
See,
making
that's what I'm
fun of me.
saying. It sounds
No,
weird.
it's done. Like if it wasn't for the vid, I would have
man,
talked to
I've
him.
seen you playing the guitar, and you can just really pluck those strings.
Because you weren't there, and I was the only one there, and I didn't know his fucking name, and I thought it'd be weird if I just started going up there and
You
talking.
should have just hollered out the window like, "Hey, what's your fucking name?"
His window wasn't facing that.
My name's Bill. Hey, fucking Bill, that's pretty good.
No, I didn't want to tell him
I'm
it was good.
Brando.
I wanted to pick his brain a little bit, is all.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Steve,
happens, bro.
I'm Brando.
yeah.
And he'd have been like, "No, my name's not Steve. It's Mark."
Mm.
Where are you going with this?
Which that's not his name either.
Mark Martha's dog.
Anyway,
Oh, dude, though, for real, the bassist for the fucking Royal Philharmonic gets really funky on that fucking cover of
Yeah, it
that's
does.
fucking
like a
Bon
prayer.
Jovi. Why wouldn't they?
huh?
You said "Living on a Prayer," right?
Like
No.
a prayer.
Oh, I thought you said "Living on a Prayer."
No, it's Madonna. The whole.
Oh, fuck.
I ended up looking.
Madonna.
I ended up because I barely got it too because I used Shazam on my phone and I just barely fucking caught the end of it. I was like, oh wait, what am I fucking doing? I could use my Shazam and tell me exactly what this is because I was singing the words. And I was like, what is this fucking song? And I couldn't think of it. And I was like, living on a prayer. That's what I kept thinking. I was like, no, it's not Bon
Oh,
Jovi.
"Living on a Prayer."
And I was like, no, it's not Bon Jovi. And I fucking hurry up and I pulled my phone out and did Shazam and it brought it up and it said Royal Philharmonic. And I was like, oh fuck. And it automatically goes to my iTunes that way. And so I pulled it up on my PC and listened to it through my my sound system and shit. And I was turning it up. I was like, man, this bassist is getting at it. It was dope.
Funky. No, that's cool. Like I'm not a fan of Madonna, but it's what it is. I'll listen to it. I'll check it
Did you
out.
even listen to the link?
No, not at the time. I will here in a little bit. Sorry, man.
Yeah. See, I knew.
We can't
See, that's
do it
why
right now. We're
we
in the
talked
middle of
about
the
this
show.
earlier. I just thought everybody gave up on listening to everything I fucking say on Facebook, and you were like, Steve Starr's like, oh, I already saw that, and I was like, oh, okay.
I planned on
listening.
listening. I listen to everything you send me. I just don't get to do it right at the moment.
And we're
Usually.
definitely not doing it right at this moment because we're like 35 minutes into a show, so we need
Oh, I
10
didn't
more
ask you
minutes
to. I'm just
to
saying.
pass
I'm
before
just
he
telling
even...
you my perspective. That's all. I'm just telling you
I
my
got you,
perspective.
bro. I got you,
Like,
bro. But I bet you if I sent you a
What's
rap
your
song, you wouldn't
deal?
listen to it.
What do you got going on
I
over
listen to
here?
everything somebody sends as soon as they send it.
Well, I mean, that's
And then
different.
I judge whether or not I like it. If you don't hear back from me, it's because I'm confused.
So that's why the Mongolians took you forever to give me a solid
Why is that
answer.
girl throwing her ass in a circle? I don't get it.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Are her butt cheeks clapping?
Oh, that one with the Asian dude doing that fucking weird ass song about what was it, apples and fucking
Oh, I have a pen. I
a
have
pen.
I have an
Yeah,
apple.
pineapple.
Apple
Yeah,
pen.
It's pin
It's
pineapple.
it's so
apple
stupid.
pin.
It's not supposed to fucking make sense.
like you guys
It's
shared
Vine.
that. I'm like sitting here. I was like, what in the fuck is this? I thought the shit was weird before. It just fucking got weirder.
My
I thought it
bad.
was weird with the Gundam style.
I thought what? I thought it was weird with the Death Note, dude. That was pretty crazy.
What's Death Note?
It's for
It's
you.
an anime.
What? You don't know what Death Note is? I think we have 10 minutes of content right here. Death Note is one of the greatest animes ever. Brando, don't you have Hulu?
No.
What? How do you not have Hulu? Do you have Netflix?
I gave up on it because I knew that Disney was picking up Fox, and I was like,
do you have
there's a lot of
Kitflix?
Pornhub?
No, everybody's got that. It's free.
I know.
No, do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
That's
on
how
there.
I watched
It's on
General
there.
fucking Baskins.
I'm
that
almost
bit.
positive it's on. Oh, of course, yeah. You watched
The
Carol
movie's
fucking
on there
Baskin.
with what's his name?
Willem
I want to
Dafoe.
see the documentary that they would have made had this all shit had not happened.
Right? Well, no, they did. That documentary was in the making over like fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I know that's what I mean. Like if had no one got caught, I want to see if we would have caught like.
If we went, no, I still think it would have been a bit of a hit because a fuck ton of people watch it, and enough people watch it go like, God, watch this fucking weird ass show, and then people will
Yeah, but
watch
they
it
said he only had like 80 viewers or like at any given time.
on his show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before he got that new producer.
yeah. But you're saying how many people would have watched Tiger King on Netflix if we weren't quarantined, though, right?
No,
I
I'm
really
saying,
feel
I'm
like
sorry.
that has a
no,
lot to
no, that's
play.
not what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry. Okay.
I'm
what?
saying if
I'm
like
saying.
there wasn't in the
Oh, he'd have a ton of viewers now. Yeah, I got you.
right.
Oh no, if he wasn't in jail, dude, his show would be skyrocketed right now because people would laugh at the train wreck that it is.
Yeah,
true.
Brando. Death Note. It's on Netflix. You need to watch it.
There's a movie with Willem Dafoe that's
No, they have the
okay,
anime on there.
But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can watch the anime. Don't watch the
Should I
movie.
watch the anime first and then watch the movie?
Well, that's
I mean,
up to you.
if you
wanna
want to
watch
laugh at the
movie's
movie,
kinda-
watch the anime.
movie's
first.
stupid.
Because I feel like with the girl with the dragon tattoo, I probably should have read the comics before I saw the movie.
That's what you should do with anything.
You mean
But-
read the
Same with
books?
same with Watchmen.
Yeah, the Watchmen. I would.
Oh,
I
no, definitely
agree.
needed to read at least the anthology, the collected bound version of Watchmen before you watch the movie. There's a lot of stuff they left out. There's a lot of stuff they changed.
That's what
that's the same with Walking Dead.
one of my friends from back then was saying too.
Well, Walking Dead is worse than Watchmen, actually. Watchmen, they didn't actually just make characters up for the movie, I don't think. Not that
Can I tell
remember.
Can I tell you guys something that was a bit of a mind trip, and I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember or not, but like when Tim Burton's Batman came out,
Uh-huh.
and how like drastically different it was compared to what I knew as Batman, which was pretty much Adam West. And then
How did I
also
not
the
remember that?
comics.
I'm 2 weeks older than you.
I'm like 2 weeks old.
No,
I'm not sure if you can remember that. Do you remember how much of a mind trip that was? Thinking I was like, wow, Batman's like gotten like a badass, and like it was like.
no. Well, I mean, if that's all you watched was Adam West, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, well,
I
here's
was-
the thing. No.
I was fairly confused too. That why wasn't there Robin?
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I grew up to that point, Adam West, Super Friends, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
still had, like,
The
TBS
blue-
and TNT still played, like, the old school shit on the mornings. And then right as that was coming out, I believe we had like, the onset of Cartoon Network, which all that was like, the 70s and 80s cartoons. and the shit
Care
that
Bear
Ted
movies.
Turner owned the rights to. So you got to see a lot of that.
Hanna-Barbera.
So
Hanna-Barbera.
like at the tail end of that, and then that movie came out. But as that movie came out, if you remember, you also shortly after that, like maybe 3 years tops, you had Batman the Animated Series, which was that dark, gritty. Ace,
That
I'm
shit
gonna
was
need you to calm
dope,
down,
too.
brother.
Dog's like, fuck your show.
That shit was dope.
All right, so recap. Tiger King has no episodes. Joe Exotic's still a piece of shit. And Death
So is
Note
Carol
is
Baskin.
something that if you have not seen the anime for, you should watch it. You can watch the movie if you want. It's kind of stupid, but Willem Dafoe is a good actor and he's in it. So, yeah. We technically have a topic for show 43, but we're going to debate if we're going to change that. So peskycatent@gmail.com. Email us anything you want to talk about with us or anything you want to hear on the show. IG, you can find steve.starr.666 or cash__west or the open mic show with all underscores in between. Brando El Capitan's game page, Steve Starr's game page, Cass West game page. What else we got?
I'm gonna ask a question. Since how
Eddie and
he's a
T Cat on Twitter.
Since how he's a secondary mascot, can we plug his?
Ace. Oh. So we have Lucius_PB. That's LUCIUS_PB for my dog's Instagram. And we have, I don't know Ace's. What is it?
It's ace.the.bathound11.
On Instagram.
Unnecessary.
But sometimes you can't get the ones you want. So Brando is our guest tonight. Thank you for being here. I am Cash West.
I'm Steve Starr.
At the Open Mic Show podcast on Facebook. Join our group, The Rabbit Hole, on Facebook as well. It's the one associated with the Open Mic Show. And if you like spicy memes, we have a group called Spicy Memes to Escape Reality. Come join us and post some fucked up memes.
There are some fucked up shit getting posted in that.
Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy.
Look,
more
can
people.
we talk about one? How
Yeah, we can
do you
talk
have
about it for a
headphones
second.
on? Do you have headphones on?
Yeah,
I want to talk
I
about
do.
one real quick before we
I
go.
do.
Okay.
I do.
I just don't want anybody. I know your
I
children
got
are in
you.
the house. Mine aren't, so
Yeah,
I'm safe.
no, I got you.
So there was one on there earlier that you wanted to comment on, and I want to talk about that real fast, just because I fucking found it hilarious of what your response was. It was something about during sweatpants season or something like that. Lay down.
Oh, yeah. It was gray sweatpants. It says when it's gray sweatpants
And
season.
you were like, I don't know anything about that. And I
No, I was joking around. I
know
was
you
going
were
to fuck with the
joking
person
around,
posting
but
it.
I couldn't help it. Like, my
No, I
initial
said,
response was
listen,
they call me
listen.
Starzilla for a reason.
I said can't relate. I was going to put can't relate on there and see what they said. But no, yeah, I got you. It was
I
fucking
felt
hilarious.
horrible. So that's just an example of the weird fucked up shit that we laugh at.
Listen, if you go in that group and you report a meme, we will find you and we will end you.
What will tell us who it is? All right, guys.
We don't report memes.
With that being said, we're gonna sign off. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Toodaloo.